Right, we're going to see a NASA astronaut lying to kids. They make it obvious. You just need a bit of common sense and discernment. In a second, we're going to get the NASA astronaut appear on screen, supposedly from the ISS. The problem is, her necklace, which we see, which is metal, supposedly, is bouncing about loads. But her hair is absolutely 100% rigid. If her necklace was moving about freely in this weightless environment, which is metal and heavier than her hair, then her hair should be doing the same, if not more. So it's obvious her hair's been sprayed. Now what makes it even worse now, you wouldn't style your hair the way she styled it, like all over the place, unless of course you were pretending to be in a weightless environment. What we're going to see here is one of the obvious blatant techniques which are lapped up by naive individuals. Essentially, hairspray blended with augmented reality, where so-called astronauts interact with items, in this case her necklace. So let's have a look.
Hello Falcon, hello. Sorry guys, I cannot.
So the necklace is going to be flying all over the place, and her hair is absolutely rock solid. You wouldn't spray your hair that style for any other reason, unless of course you were trying to sell the lie of being in a space station in freefall around a ball.
With you this weekend, but as you can see, it's a little bit difficult for me to get there at the moment. Some of you might remember me for wearing a Starfleet officer uniform a few years ago up here in space.
Quick appeal here to all the Star Trek, Star Wars fans, nerds that will lap this up and try and defend it to keep their delusions alive.
Channeling Captain Janeway and her love of coffee, which I share. So a big shout out to all the Star Trek cast at FatCon this weekend. Now I'm here for my second flight, a mission called Minerva, and I thought it would be great to remember another great space pilot.
My dear, you blew it. It wasn't your fault. The augmented reality team didn't really get the balance right with you and your hairspray. Your hairspray basically kept your hair rock solid. And the problem was they tried to sell this weightless environment. They had to overdo it because your hair's rock solid. They had to overdo it with the special effects of your necklace. Which of course with anyone with any common sense will see, like, hang on a minute, the necklace is metal. That's all over the place. Why is the hair absolutely rigid? Oh, it's because it's got hairspray in it. Then you ask yourself, why would you put hairspray in your hair and style it like that? Oh, hang on, that's right. They're trying to sell the lie of someone in a space station orbiting a scientifically impossible football in freefall. Shame on you, love. You made it obvious for anyone who's got common sense. Nerds, like I say, will try and defend this. Whatever, lads. The game's up. This lady who's supposedly selling this lie is actually making it obvious for anyone with the slightest bit of common sense. Otherwise, justify why her hair's rock solid and why she styled it like that. You can, because the only reason she styled it like that is to entertain this space pantomime production known as the ISS and hope naive people will lap this up. Sorry. The special effects department overdid it with a necklace. They had to. Because there's no movement in the hair. There's no movement in the hair because you're not in a weightless environment and you've put loads of hairspray in your hair to sell the lie of being in a weightless environment. Ooh.